Now the question we are asking, does the Gujarat win seal the path to Delhi for Narendra Modi? Our guest this evening, we have Nirmala Sitharaman, national spokesperson for the BJP, B.K. Hari Prasad, General Secretary of the Congress Party, Nilanjan Mukhopadhyay. He's recently released an unauthorized biography of Narendra Modi, and Akar Patel, senior journalist and columnist. If I can start with you, Ms. Sitharaman. Chief Minister Manohar Parrikar has already made a very clear statement. Is everyone else in BJP in agreement with him?
Well, the National Executive meets tomorrow, day after. Tomorrow is the office bearers meeting. Discussions will happen on very many issues. So, to bring it all down to say, is it going to be Modi? I think the party as a leading and principal opposition party does a lot more things. Sure. And when it decides on its leader, it will certainly come out in the public.
No, that you're talking about is the agenda of the meeting. I just wanted to know if everyone is in agreement with what Mr. Parrikar has said.
I don't think there's any broad disagreements, but as specifically...
Most people agree.
Specifically, is it going to be A or B or C is a call which only the parliamentary board can take. What kind of a message which is going to emerge out of Goa, I mean, we'll have to see that. But as regards individuals, I think the call is only for the parliamentary board to take, and we shall wait for it. And I think what Mr. Parrikar has broadly said is also that yes, Narendra Modi is a popular leader, and but the call will have to be taken by the parliamentary board.
And we should see some kind of decision emerging from that in Goa.
Goa is the national executive meet. What kind of decisions are going to be taken on what topics will have to be waited. All of us will have to wait and watch for that.
Okay. Mr. B.K. Hari Prasad, you heard your colleague Kapil Sibal vehemently deny that the Congress leaders are reacting to Narendra Modi, and yet I just want to point out, if you just go by one instance, for instance, the platform of Twitter, where a lot of your colleagues are on Twitter as well. On that, obviously, there are no reporters asking questions, and if you go by that, a lot of people like Digvijay Singh, like Information and Broadcasting Minister Manish Tiwari, they keep pointedly, repeatedly, Shakil Ahmed, another senior spokesperson of the party, they keep talking about Narendra Modi. So, obviously, he is someone who makes the Congress very jittery, and Congress is very reactive to him.
Sunitra, it's quite amusing to hear. We don't know what exactly the agenda of tomorrow's Goa's Executive Committee meeting of Bharatiya Janata Party. It is purely their internal affair. As far as the team of Bharatiya Janata Party is concerned, they are coming in a new avatar, that's all. In 2009, the same Mr. Rajnath Singh was the president, and Mr. Modi had a lot of public meetings around the country and in Gujarat. In Gujarat alone, he had about 76 meetings and he won 15 seats in Lok Sabha. Congress won 11. Outside Gujarat, he had almost 212 meetings, and he has won only 12 seats. And some of the sitting MPs also lost after his campaign. And we are least bothered about these. They are coming in a new avatar as a political party. It's fine. In democracy, we'll have the opposition. They will fine. We will face it. But as far as the Congress is concerned, if what you are talking about, he being projected as whatever he is, for us, Mr. Modi coming as anything, it will be a non-starter for us.
You're saying you're least concerned, but what I asked was, why is it then, Congress is focusing so much on targeting just him? So obviously he does ruffle feathers.
Fine. You see, each leaders have their own views. Since I have handled Gujarat for a long time, and we have seen this is the fact of the matter. It is not a new thing for us. They were there and they are here and they will be there tomorrow also. Who knows it?
Okay. Okay. Nilanjan?
It's shocking. I'm sorry. I don't want to take away Nilanjan's time. Somebody who claims that he has been dealing with Gujarat for a long time, where he could not even establish one seat, and today on a day when Modi has won 6 of the Congress-held seats back for himself, for the BJP, still there is a lack of grace to accept that they could not make a difference in Gujarat.
Okay, which is what we want Nilanjan to comment on.
Therefore, Congress should first of all agree, yes, it is our internal matter and it may not ruffle them whether it's Modi or anybody, Look at the arrogance. It is a party's decision from BJP. What kind of a speech is that?
He wants to counter that.
What kind of a speech
is it arrogant? Is that correct, Mr.
We know, we don't care.
Isn't it arrogant that you
On
have
a
to
day
give
when
it to the fact that
has been
Narendra
lost.
Modi has
Not one
taken
has been
away
won.
seats, the Congress seats? Isn't it arrogant of you to kind of dismiss
Sunetra
Not
that?
even concede a victory.
Okay, let him reply.
Sunetra ji,
Yes, yes, Mr.
she
Hari
should
Prasad.
accept the fact that Mr. Modi, when he campaigned, he lost very badly. In Gujarat, I was there for 5 long years. I know how they operate. And the same thing,
Where
what
did he
Mr.
lose?
Modi has done in Gujarat, please, what Mr. Modi has done in Gujarat, like what they did in Karnataka, the Operation Kamala. They got defected some of our own Congress MLAs, and the fate of BJP, she should know where they have landed. When they come to know about the fact, they feel it's arrogance. When they talk of all lies, they feel that it is the truth.
6
That's
lost
unfortunate
today.
to
Okay,
the
okay,
Bharatiya
let's
Janata
get other
Party.
people in
6
as well.
Congress held seats lost today.
Okay, you
and
made
you
your
hear
point.
the Congress
you
party.
both made your point on that.
Yeah,
Nilanjan,
the man who lost was a
Nilanjan, as someone,
congressman.
Shocking.
as the commentator, who would you agree more with?
I would like to butt in at this particular point. I think both the Congress and the BJP are wrong in some ways. The Congress is wrong in the way that they are unable to actually understand how to counter Modi. They refuse to accept that he has emerged as a very significant political leader in the country. The BJP refuses to accept that even within their own rank and file, not just within the BJP, but in the entire Sangh Parivar, there is a certain amount of opposition to Modi. It comes out from the fact that
So
Modi
denial
is
on both
completely
sides.
different from the other political leaders, both within the Sangh Parivar as well as in the entire political spectrum.
Right.
He is possibly, to my understanding, the first mainstream national political leader who has completely broken away from the Nehruvian mold. When I say Nehruvian mold, it means basic 4 essence, democracy, secularism, a commitment to welfare state, and non-alignment. Non-alignment is over, but the other 3 have remained the cornerstones of Indian Republic. Even Mr. Vajpayee, adhered to it when he was Prime Minister. Mr. L.K. Advani in March this year, during the National Council, he said that the BJP must redefine its relationship with the minorities. He also said that the BJP must make a charter of commitments to the minorities, which means that basically even Mr. Advani, despite his positions on leading Ayodhya, feels that a greater amount of comfort the people have within the overall framework of a Nehruvian mold, which means taking along the minorities along. Modi does not want to take them. He says minorities are welcome, but not as minorities, but as part of a majority.
Okay.
That is the basic difference.
That's the difference. And it's interesting the point you make about how both Congress and BJP are in denial about certain aspects of it. Akar, come in here. I don't know whether you heard what Kapil Sibal said and what Mr. B.K. Hari Prasad have also said, that they feel they are dismissing this entire win of Narendra Modi by saying that yes, but that's only true and limited to Gujarat. Is that right? Would you agree with that?
To an extent, it's right. Karnataka shows us that it's right. But Gujarat also shows us that the Congress has no idea how to manage Modi. And I think they should be concerned about him. I think he's the most charismatic figure that we've had in our politics. The man who's able to get popular support in a Caesarean sort of way, directly from the population, much better than any of their own leaders. So I think that there is a degree of arrogance, if that is the word, in their dismissal of him as being just a regional leader. He's not.
Okay. B.K. Hari Prasad, so just respond to that. It's not just the BJP which is saying that the Congress is in denial. Everyone here, other impartial observers are also saying that Narendra Modi is a phenomenon and, he has major popular support. Why doesn't the Congress graciously accept that and then counter it politically?
Sunetra ji, we have been doing the same thing politically. We have been countering him for a long time. He was there in Karnataka, and the people in Karnataka said that after his speech, the whole things have changed and BJP is back in power, and we have seen the results. And he was there in Himachal, he was there in Uttaranchal, and he is an uninvited guest in Bihar. And if they are not ready to accept the fact, they have to simply say that we are arrogant. I am sorry for their ignorance of the facts at the ground level.
Okay.
And no doubt, he's a leader in Gujarat. No, there is no doubt about that. There is no doubt about that. He has got his own charisma there in Gujarat. It takes time Congress to rectify some of the things that has happened during the regime of Bharatiya Janata Party after 92. Babri after 92. We have to watch.
Akar, you wanted to say something to that?
I wanted to say that when they fought a state election in Gujarat last year in November and December, in the Congress manifesto there is no mention of the fact that the BJP had a minister convicted. So depressed and so cowardly has the Congress been in the state of Gujarat that there is no other word to use. I think the fact that they are coming on television and saying that they are not afraid of Modi, when their actions on the ground actually show that they are.
Yes.
They are actually copying him in that state. If you look at the Congress manifesto in that state, it was very little different from the BJP's. He is so powerful, they are so afraid of him that he's been able to mold their policy and their ideology in that state. Forget what they say on television. This is what they've done on the ground.
So my question
Secondly,
is,
I think that this move.
No, Akar, I just want to clarify on something. So, if they're afraid of him in Gujarat, do you think now, because today the indications have come, our reports have said that now BJP plans for him to campaign extensively throughout. Do you think that prospect is scary for the Congress? Akar? Okay, we seem to be having a little problem with it. Yeah, Nilanjan, would you like to?
In the run-up to the Goa National Executive Meeting, the big story which has been chased by the media is that whether Modi is going to be named as the Prime Ministerial candidate or not.
Yes.
I look at it slightly differently. The BJP will name its Prime Ministerial candidate when they come to the bridge. They will cross that bridge only when they come to it. At the moment, what is there? There is no parliamentary elections.
When do they come to it? Sorry.
They'll cross the bridge when they come to it. At the moment, that is not the bridge.
It's not the bridge.
It's not the bridge. The bridge is the assembly elections, which is due by the end of 2013 in Delhi, in Chhattisgarh,
Only
in Madhya Pradesh, and in Rajasthan.
Okay.
So this is what they are going to be looking at. Why should the BJP reveal all its cards? This is the basic thing. But yes, there is tremendous pressure from Modi.
Yeah.
To name him, because since December when he won the third term in Gujarat, there has been tremendous pressure not only from him but also from his supporters to give him a further and bigger role, which has happened by him being made part of the parliamentary board. So I think the ball is rolling in that direction. It is basically a matter of time before Modi is formally made, designated as the main electoral mascot for the next parliamentary elections whenever they are held.
Okay.